Full face snorkel masks are getting more and more attention, and it's not the good kind. There are talks of CO2 buildup in some masks, and there are reports coming from Hawaii that people are drowning wearing them. So it's a fair question to ask yourself, should I get a full face snorkel mask for my kid? Let's find out. First of all, we want to kick off by stating that we don't reject using full face snorkel masks. They're a great way to explore the underwater world, especially for people who have trouble snorkeling with traditional snorkel and mask. We just have some concerns regarding the use of full face snorkel masks with children. First concern is fit. Kids come in all shapes and sizes, and they're still growing, so we see a lot of kids using their parents' full face mask, and although this might seal off the face completely and lets no water in, it's still a little bit big for kids. Kids lack the lung capacity which most adults have, and they lack the power therefore to exhale deep enough to get all of the bad air out. This can cause CO2 buildup inside the mask. We already did a whole video about it, and you can see it right here, but this can be dangerous. Our second concern is that when you break the seal of your snorkel mask, the water comes rushing in, and within a second you're not able to see anymore and you can't breathe anymore. And this can be quite frightening for a kid. This is fixed easily. You just tilt your head out of the water and get the mask off your face, but your kid needs to be able to do this, and you might want to practice this in a pool under your guidance. Remember, when you were a kid, you probably thrashed around in the water and were quite out of breath when you came out of it. Your kid is probably doing the same, and this is not what a full face mask is designed for. It's designed for easygoing, relaxing snorkeling, and you need to be snorkeling that way. If you don't, CO2 might build up inside the mask, and this might make you unconscious after a while. Not long after the first full face mask was invented, the cheap knockoffs came along, and they didn't do quite as good of a job as the originals. They lack the system to get the bad air out, and it's quite hard to tell them apart from the good ones. So make sure you buy a high quality mask, and we actually reviewed a bad full face mask, and you can see the video right here. We also tell you how to spot the bad masks. Snorkeling is wonderful, and of course you should take your kid out snorkeling, but maybe not with a full face mask. Kids are like sponges, and they take up things quite easily, so maybe teach them to snorkel with a mask and a snorkel instead, and they will have a skill for the rest of their lives, and they maybe even can use it when they go out and scuba dive.